Hi guys, this is Rakshita, and for today's video we're going to be reviewing all of my lip products. I just took all of them out and they're lying here in a bunch, and I've realized I tend to gravitate towards one particular color a lot, which you will figure out in the due course of the video. However, the aim of this video is mostly for you guys to kind of figure out if that is something you should go for that particular product. And all of these lip products includes lip there's no lip oil in this one. I think I haven't really purchased a lip oil in like a really long time. There are lipsticks, there are lip tints, which I've been really obsessed with, and there are matte lipsticks. So yeah, let's get into it. The first one that I really love, it's by this brand Etude, and this is their over glowy lip glossy. It has a very lip glossy sort of a finish to it, and this is in the shade 06 Pink Stone, and I particularly love this. Oh, also before I go ahead, I'm not going to be trying all the different type of lip products in this video. The simple reason being, a lot of them are very pigmented and are lip tints, so even if I remove them and I were to go and put a next product, you guys will not be able to see the actual color of it. But just for the beginning, I'm gonna go with my recent favorite. It's this one. As for the scent aspect, it has a very light florally sort of a fragrance to it. So it's not like really a strong sort of a fragrance if you're someone who doesn't enjoy fragrances. But anyway, okay, so this is like a lip gloss sort of a finish, and also it's a glowy tint. So of course, apart from the glow aspect, it does leave a very subtle tint. I wouldn't say it's quite long lasting, but honestly I just love how it feels on the lips. It's very light and not sticky at all, and it does leave a very subtle pink tint, and I love how it has a glossy finish, and this is why I've been liking this so much. But if you're wondering, obviously it's not like a foolproof stays long sort of a tint, so just keep that in mind. The next one that I again got from the same brand Etude is their cheek and lip tint. This is their water tint. This is again, the only thing that I am kind of dicey about this one is the fact that it has a very very strong fragrance. Like it, I don't know, but like I'm not against fragrances, but this is kind of a little off-putting, not like in a bad way, but it's just too strong. So whenever I apply it on my cheeks or on my lips, it's quite like, it's really strong in terms of fragrance. But apart from that, if I were to, I'll just swatch it right here. Again, it's like a water based tint. This one is quite good, it lasts quite long. However, I would suggest, if you're going to be using this, you use it with a sponge or a brush, because every time I apply it, at least with my hands, and I try to dab it, it kind of settles into the pores of my skin. It kind of gives a splotchy effect. Now that is not the product's fault, it's mine, because I just prefer like dabbing it if I'm in a hurry, especially with my hands. So that's that. But would I recommend this? I feel like if you are someone who is getting into tints or are, you know, new into this, I would say, and you are looking for a more affordable range of option, I would say you can definitely go ahead and try this one. The next one that I would like to review is Fee Beauty's Gloss. Now this is I mean, it's a transparent lip gloss. Would I recommend it? No, simply because it's very sticky. Like I don't know, like let me just show it to you guys. It's a very thick, it's a very you know, thick sort of a this thing, and it has a iridescent sort of a shine to it. It's not like purely white, but what I don't like about this is very sticky, and when you press your lips together you can definitely feel there's something on your lips. So would I like recommend this? No, I think there are better like options in the market. The second one, the other thing, since we're doing Faye, I would want to go ahead with the lip whip, and this is in the shade, okay wait, yeah, this is in the shade Revenge. And as you guys can, I don't know, already tell, we are starting to get in the range of the zone of colors which I particularly lean towards. This is one of those shades, and honestly I love this product. It's, I mean, apart from the pigment part of it, I love how this looks and how this glides, and it sits very comfortable on your lips. Like, I don't feel like I'm wearing something. Personally, when I wear like a lip product, I like when I'm eating or I'm drinking, I mean, this does kind of chip away just a little. Like, you can wear it comfortably for about 3 to 4 hours, or maybe even 5 if you're not eating or drinking too much. But apart from that, this is very comfortable on the lips. So would I recommend the lip whip? Definitely. And this is a very flattering shade as well. It looks, I mean, my hands are quite fair as compared to my face, which is quite tan, but in terms of the shade itself, I really love this. It looks a little red on the video, but it's a little darker brick red sort of a shade. I would definitely recommend this. The other one that I got recently is by Wet n Wild, and this is their Cloud Pout. Now this has a very mousse like finish. It is, the reason it's called Cloud Pout is because of the cloudy moussey finish to it. Now this is again, in terms of fragrance, this has a very beautiful marshmallowy sort of fragrance, so I really love that. Apart from that, this is a very nude-ish sort of shade, so I like to, you know, wear a dark lip liner and wear this on a day-to-day basis. And in terms of its texture and consistency, I love this because you genuinely do not feel this on your lips. Trust me when I say this. Like, you have to buy this just to know what I'm talking about. You do not feel this at all. Like, you don't. In terms of its stay aspect, I think it does a decent job. Not quite long lasting, but if you're looking for something that feels really light, this I would say lasts up to like 2-3 hours. That's it, at least with my experience. But I would again recommend this. I love the, just for the way how it feels on your lips. The other one, okay, now let's get into one of my favorites, which is, okay, I think, yeah, one of my favorites, which is, yeah, Raw Man. So I have three of their different lip tints, sort of a thing. So this is by this is this shade, this one particularly, which has a glossy finish to the tube. It's called Corny Soda is the shade. This one lasts. This genuinely lasts. Like, this is the kind of lip tint which will, I don't know, even with the eating and the drinking, what I've noticed is it stays like from the in the middle of my lips. It kind of gets wiped out over a period of 5-6 hours if I'm eating, but around like the above part of my lips, it genuinely stays. So, and apart from that, it has a very cherry like smell to it. And in terms of its consistency, this is the shade, and it's again very lightweight, very comfortable to wear, so definitely recommend this one. And this one has a more like, not, I wouldn't say glossy, at least when you apply it, it has a more glossy finish, but when it sets, it settles into your lips quite well. The other one is the Zero Velvet Tint. Now this again has a very velvet-y texture, so when you rub your lips against it, it has a very soft, cushiony feel to it. I think you can even figure out when I'm swatching it, it genuinely feels very soft on your skin. And this is in the shade Pecan Tart, 14 Pecan Tart. Again, a very flattering shade. I love this one and this one, like how you guys remember I said these both have like a very moussey, velvety feel to it. So if you're someone who enjoys that, I particularly do. Definitely recommend this one. And the other one that I really love in this is the Villain Fest. This is number 21. Sorry, my tubes are a little dirty because I haven't. It has this very no, I don't know, it's made of some rubbery-ish sort of a like outer coating, so things kind of tend to stick to it, so you have to keep it in a cleanish area. So this tube has picked up stuff from my bag apparently, which because I carry it every day. This one is again a very faint smell, not too much. This one again has a very velvety, smooth finish to it. Now with this particular tint and with this particular tint, you have to kind of let it set on your lips for a little, because if you keep after applying, if you keep like touching your lips, it might just spread out. So these two I prefer applying with a liner, because if you were to just put it by itself, it does tend to bleed. So yeah, this will just out of this thing, so you need a little bit of time for it to sit, but in terms of its lasting, it's pretty good. It lasts about 5 hours, I would say, provided you're not eating constantly. If you're just doing your normal sipping, maybe a tea, cup of coffee, water, this does last pretty well. So we're done with the ROM, and now I'm gonna go ahead with the holy the holy grail, which is this particular shade of MAC. This is in the shade, which one is this? It's 613 Sin. Now, I mean, I don't think I need to kind of review this lipstick. It's a classic. It's been there around since a long time. You guys know it. I just love the shade of this. However, I just feel with this shade, it's quite like, I would tend to say patchy in a way. Or is it because I've noticed that if I moisturize my lips and then if I were to glide it, it glides quite smoothly, but on dry lips, like if you were to just go and apply it, it doesn't exactly do justice to it. If you guys can see, it's again a very pretty shade. This one again lasts quite long, you guys already know it. And yeah, so this is again one of my favorites. Would I recommend it? Yes. Another brand that I would want to now review is the Revlon. Now these were the, you know, super lustrous lipsticks that kind of went viral. These are the most comfortable luster lipsticks that I've worn. I've not tried as many, but the ones that I have are these two. These are by Revlon. Now these are in 2 shades. One I have quite literally used. Look at this, and this is a very beautiful shade, by the way. I've used this so much. I'll have to switch my hand. I have used this a lot, and it's a very beautiful everyday, very floral pink, nude pink sort of a shade. The only downside with these, I feel, is the fact that they do not last long. They do not last long. It's a satin finish lipstick. And another shade I have from this is Vixen, from the same line. This is not exactly, I don't know, it's not exactly a red shade. It's a more darker, it looks red again on the camera, but it's a little bit dark. Again, not very long lasting. If I were to, let's say, dab it around or even swipe it a little bit, it does transfer, so not exactly transfer proof. Okay. Oh, another go-to of mine, literally every single day when I don't feel like wearing something very out there or really loud, is this crayon stick, which is by Katrina. And this shade, I don't remember what shade this is, neither does it have it written on this. I genuinely don't remember what shade this is, but this is like a simple crayon stick, and I would definitely recommend this. It stays quite long, and it is a beautiful everyday sort of a color. It does not budge from your lips, so if you're looking for something of that sort, this is something I would again will recommend. This is the this is, yeah, Nude Nuance. This was one of the shades which got discontinued, I think, in the bullet format. I don't know if they've brought it back, but I got it in the liquid matte. This is the Maybelline one. I love this shade. The only reason I got this one is because of its shade, but I feel like it was better in the bullet lipstick form. In terms of the liquid matte, honestly, like, beautiful shade, but what I don't like it is it kind of tends to chip. So if you were to, let's say if you touch your teeth against your lips and do something like that sort of a thing, you can, it kind of crumbles, like you can feel those chips against this thing. But this is the shade which it is. It's a very beautiful big reddish sort of a shade, and I really love this. But I don't like how it dries on the skin. It stays, but it kind of, it's, I don't know, it's not quite comfortable to wear, so I wouldn't exactly recommend it. But in terms of the shade aspect, yeah. Another one that I really love is the liquid lip color Melt Matte. This is by Lakme. This is again a very comfy. Oh, also by the way, it's in the shade Coral Flip. It's again a very comfy matte to wear. Where do I swatch it? I'll swatch it here. Very comfy matte, and it does not transfer like Zoop. Again, very long lasting, has a very muted sort of a fragrance, not too much, and again a very beautiful shade. I personally like corals as well, corals and reds, if you guys haven't figured it out by now. But yeah, this is something again I would recommend. Also very light on the lips, so that's that. Another one is one of the very basics. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and the Superstay part, it's absolutely true, it does stay quite long, and this is in fact a very old one. I'm not even sure if this is expired or not. It probably is. I got this 3 years back, but I still keep using it at times. Again, a very beautiful shade, very comfortable, and this one does not budge for like really long. When I say really long, I have, if you're not, like, even if when you eat, if you're not eating and all, if you can pass it around 5-6 hours, this doesn't budge. It is not even like when you drink from a cup of water or tea, it does not transfer after it is dried. Again, I would definitely recommend this. This was in the shade Amazonia 70, so that's that. Another one now is the Vinyl Lip Ink. This leaves a very vinylish sort of a finish. I mean, like a more plasticky sort of a finish on your lips. So when you move your lips around and the light is falling on it, it looks very beautiful. So this, I mean, you guys can see how it looks even in the light. It looks very sheer in this, but it's not. Although you do need 2-3 coats of it to, you know, do you like that sort of full coverage. This one again does not budge, stays. Would I recommend this? Yes. Also very comfortable to wear. At least I personally find it very comfortable. People have mixed opinions about this one in terms of wearing it, so I don't know, I personally really like it. This is in the shade 50 Wicked. I have one more shade in this. It's in red, sort of crimson red shade, but I didn't get that one because there are a lot of other lip products and the video would have just stretched like really long. So I'm just reviewing half of my stack right now. So yeah, again, recommend this. Okay, the next one is by Swiss Beauty. This is in the shade 03 Athena, and this is their bullet lipstick. Again, a very matte-ish sort of a shade. This one does not stay. Like, this does not stay. It bleeds and it transfers And also it's kind of like the way I've used it, I think I've kind of spoiled it from here. But anyway, this one does not like it. This is what it does. Like, it's color wise, yes, very comfortable to wear. In terms of the holding itself together, not so great. Would not recommend. Another great liquid lipstick, this is by L18. This is in the shade Nutty Latte, and when I tell you, this lipstick has one of the best fragrances out of all the lipsticks that I own. And this one, again, this is very long lasting. Again, I was quite surprised by it. I think it was also particularly because of the fact that I had a bias towards this brand L18. I used to use it like when I was a teenager, but I still kind of grew up to, like this brand. Even now, it does produce a lot of good long lasting lip wear. Very beautiful shade, very comfortable, and this does really last long as well, and it does not transfer. That's another thing that I really like about it, is that. So this is definitely something I'd recommend again. This lipstick by Nykaa, I'm sure you guys know about this. It's Walk. The Walk is the shade, and this lipstick moves. This moves. I'm gonna swatch it here. It has a very satin-ish sort of a finish. I don't know, this is more for like, I just got it because I wanted to try it, and this is more for like the color aspect of it. I really love this flower petal sort of a color, but in terms of stay, would not recommend. Bleeds, transfers, not so much. So it's just for the color payoff, and if you like that soft satiny finish on your lips, then this is something I would recommend. Otherwise, I would not recommend. Do not go for this one. So yeah, my hands are completely this way, and these were all of the lip products, or a part of them, that I have. There are a lot many in the bag that I have which I haven't reviewed, also because a lot of these lipsticks that I have, for example this one, as I mentioned, there's one more shade that I have in this, so all the different shades I haven't really reviewed. I just reviewed one if I have like multiple of the same brand or the line. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll come up with a few more videos reviewing some other products. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.